Uh, wait for it. Avoid legal snacks by telling people they're being recorded. Would you like more privacy information?
Would I like more privacy information? It asks you that?
Yeah, it has a little section, more privacy information, and then it's like highlighted blue. So basically, if you want more privacy information, you click on it.
Huh.
But it went away now, so yeah,
Well, I really want more privacy information.
too late now. We gotta restart the podcast.
We'll figure that out next week.
Welcome back, guys. It's another episode of Talkmen Tuesday. Angel Corrado, Sorizo. Two guys talking about things they don't know nothing about.
But we're faking it till we make it, and you're along for the ride.
Roll the intro.
Oh, that's the good stuff right there.
Oh, I don't know why I'm cold and I'm drinking a cold drink.
I just started getting cold too, and I'm not sure if it's because I know that you're cold, and so then it's kind of like I'm cold by association, or if like I'm legitimately just cold. I'm believing you.
Yeah. I have no idea. But oh yeah, today's podcast will be shorter because we're gonna go on Clubhouse and let's explore.
Yeah, we're gonna try it out, and if it works, you guys are gonna have a better viewing experience or listening experience. We guarantee it. If it doesn't, then you're stuck with us here for longer episodes.
Oh, yeah. Tell me why I'm been getting text messages of like random texts of like date me or like check out my profile. Basically spam text, right? I don't know why.
That's true. It's weird that they're texting you and not calling you.
They've improved.
I've been getting a lot of spam calls recently, though. It must just be the season for spam. Because I went on a good streak where like I didn't get any for a really long time, and now I'll get like the same like number calling me a couple of times, and it's a spam number.
Do you answer them?
No, so I answered the first one because I'm like I don't know who this is, and I answered it, and then it was like a hello, your car's warranty is about to expire. And I'm like, oh, okay, it's that. And so then I hung up, and then it tried calling back later that day. And then like I've just got it saved in my phone as spam. And so I know when it's calling. But
smart.
yeah. Well, it's like my problem is like I've got a lot of like people that are trying to contact me since like we're buying the house and everything like that. And so like I've got a lot of random numbers that are reaching out to me that are important. So I have to answer all of them. And so I'm just a sucker.
For a home?
Yeah. Are you looking for a home? Yes.
I think I got one where it was like, you got an Amazon package going through. It's over $500. Like press 1 to approve it or deny it. It was when you talk to a representative now, something like that. And so like I pressed 1.
Why would you push 1?
I wanted to see.
Expecting an Amazon package worth over $500.
No. I just wanted to see what would happen. I got a representative. He's like, Amazon. He's like, how may I help you? And I was like, you guys called me. And then he's like, do you have an Amazon account? And I was like, no. And he hung up on me.
Like, everybody has Amazon accounts.
I have an Amazon account. Yeah, I do. But I was like, why would you call me and ask me if I have an Amazon account? What?
Yeah. They need to work on their opener.
Like, how can we help you? I'm like, you guys called me.
Yeah.
I remember back I don't know, a while back, people as well called me something about like my bank card information, something like was going wrong, and they didn't confirm my bank card. And I'm like, okay, and I went along with it. Didn't get any of my private information, of course, but I just like go along with it until I'm like, I have to give out this private information, and they're like, okay, read your card numbers, so we make sure like this is you. And I'm like, what bank is this? And they're like, your bank. And I'm like, what bank is my bank? Your bank. I'm like, what is my bank? It's your bank. Okay, bye.
You feel like they would just throw a random bank out there instead of just keep saying your bank, your bank. I'd be like, Chase. It's like, man, you might be right, you might be wrong, but rather than just saying your bank all the time, like, you gotta take a shot at it.
So now you know. So it would be like, it's Chase. I don't have a Chase account.
Well, poop. Never mind. It's Freedom Bank. I don't know. Fifth Third.
Ooh, talking about scammers.
I
Once
thought you were gonna say
again,
talking about banks. I'm like, what do we know about banks?
talking about scammers. This is for all the guys out there who end up accepting friend requests from random girls, and trying to get like basically solicited by these girls, and then they get threatened by their pimp or whatnot that they're gonna get killed or whatnot. If people are threatening you over the phone or text, it's probably not true, especially if they ask for money being wired to the Dominican Republic. We got another one of those.
You don't
today.
know that.
We had another person like this guy did the first call. He was he did like $200 to the Dominican Republic, and then they asked for like 400, and then the second time he like got around more about it. Like he basically tried to call the cops or like went to the police department and seen like what he could do. I'm like, well, they got nothing on you. Like we could just track the number, but that's about it. But if they don't live in the U.S., it's like they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
And he tried to talk to us about it. I'm like, dude, they're scamming you. Like they're not gonna. They have nothing on you. One, and then
They're all
two.
talk.
Yeah, they're all talk. Literally, that's it. It's like, and they get into their head of like they either did something wrong or like something fishy, and like they're gonna get killed and murdered. And so they send them photos and videos of being like people with their head cut off. And it's like, dude, that you're not the only person they do that to. Like that's their job. Like that's how they get money.
Yeah.
And so he got less scared, and yeah, he got out of. They took like probably 600 from him.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And I'm like, just be lucky it wasn't $2,000.
Yeah.
This guy, it was in your same situation, but he was up to like the $2,000 point. And then he talked to us, and then we were like, dude, this is not true. Like, they're not gonna do anything to you. I'm like, they said they're watching me. I'm like, trust me, they're not.
It is all talk, and they know because it works, and it's worked.
Yeah.
But it's like, I mean, if they're in your head enough about it, like, you do whatever you needed to do.
Mm-hmm. But whatever you do, don't send money to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
I should like I kind of like was had thoughts about it when he was sending money to the Dominican Republic, especially since it was a new person. And I was like, it's just $200. It won't be that bad. And then it's 400. And then I think I was just busy, or else I would have been like, last time that happened, like somebody sent money to the Dominican Republic, I was like, nobody's threatening you, right? He's like, no, I know this person. I'm like, okay. But now, now next time I'm gonna be like, is somebody threatening you? Because like, you're sending money to the Dominican Republic, especially if it's a new person.
Yeah. It's like we've done this before. Like, have we not learned?
Or another one would be like they call your workplace or whatnot. They ask for the manager, and once they realize the manager's not there, they said that they're in contact with their manager, and the package is coming in, and you got to write down like this whole confirmation code or whatnot, and a payment has to go through, and the manager already approved it, that he's already like on the phone with them. And yeah, the first time went through with it. Didn't, of course, by going through with it, like I go along with it until they ask for like payment information.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I write everything down. I'm like, okay, and he's like, okay, we're gonna need a card now. I'm like, what? We need a card for this.
Now you lost me.
Yeah. And then I was like, you're talking with my manager, you're saying? He's like, yeah, I wrote on the phone. Like, okay, hold up. So I call like my sister. Is like, are you talking on the phone with anybody? And she's like, no. Okay, thank you.
That's all I need.
Yeah. And so I talked with the guy. I think at that point I was too busy to like entertain him, so I just hung up. But
too busy to entertain him.
My sister entertained another guy for like half an hour, He was like, yes, okay, I'm writing this down, okay, and then just going along with it for like half an hour. I was like, wait, hold up, I got customers, and then like wait 5-10 minutes, talk to him again, and then yeah, just keep him holding on for like 5-10 minutes.
See how long you can just keep the guy on the line.
Yeah. But yeah, don't get scammed by people calling over the phone.
Yeah.
Especially
Life lesson of the day: don't get scammed.
yeah, don't send money to like random locations. 1 and 2, don't give out your private information.
Yeah. They can identify you if they need to identify you. You shouldn't be able to help them if they really needed something from you.
The IRS is gonna find you a way to get you.
Yeah.
They won't do it over the phone.
Yeah, they've got other means to do that. They got big black vans with a government to come running at you.
Ooh, I heard you played with Mark yesterday.
Yeah, me and Mark, we were able to play some Call of Duty together. It was me, Mark, Charlie, and then a couple of Mark's British friends. And so we were all able to play some video games together. It was fun. I feel like I hadn't talked to Mark in a while.
How do you make British friends?
I don't know. I don't know how he met them. He explained it at once, but I forget what he said, how. But it wasn't through school. I know that. But
I think it was like through a friend. But yeah, I remember hearing the story. I'm like, I'm like, how does this happen? But yeah.
I mean, but it's like more power to him. The guy's just a personable guy.
Yeah. Oh, update on the Snapchat thing.
Oh yeah. Are you a millionaire?
I wish one of my videos would go viral like that. Viral? Oh my goodness. But anyways, most viral video that like 155,000 views. After the first week, they let you know that your video is popular. So then, they're like, just make sure your birthday and contact information is up to date, and then you'll be hearing from us shortly. So make sure that's up to date. And then after that, the next week they tell you how much you are expected to have a payment for. So I guess it ranges throughout the day because different days get different views.
Mm-hmm.
But that 155,000, guess how much? Guess.
155. $5.
I was surprised too, but not $5.
Is it less than $5?
More than $5.
More than $5. I'm just kind of going off of like the penny thing. After like 1 million on YouTube, you get a penny per view.
Really?
I don't know. I think that's what it used to be a while ago. They probably have a new algorithm though. Because now,
I want to say, to put into perspective, I think I've gotten the most lifetime on YouTube was like 600,000 views out of all the videos combined, like lifetime, and I think I've gotten from YouTube like $600.
Oh dang! Really?
Yeah.
How much did you get for? So how many? I guess how many views does your viral video have? Just give like a live tracker of it.
Of Snapchat or YouTube?
Yeah, of Snapchat.
Snapchat, I think it's like a 24-hour thing, 24 hours.
Okay.
But it extends more than 24 hours because it keeps going up. So I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 days, and then it stops counting the views, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's basically 1 million. They give Snapchat creators, all of them, like not all of them, they cut the million up to like different creators. But yeah, 155,000 views that video, 3,500.
3,500? Holy! I was thinking like 5, and then when you said higher, I was gonna be like 50. Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Congrats.
Yeah. So that was crazy to hear that, especially from like the whole 600,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or just like $600. That's like out of all the videos combined.
Yeah.
Most of the jelly ones that went viral.
Hey, who cares?
So now I'm just like
viral.
focusing on Snapchat and seeing like what kind of videos of theirs go viral and posting it.
That's awesome though. Yeah, I mean, I would spend all my time on Snapchat then if I were you. But I guess if like TikTok has like a better editing, then probably still do TikTok. and then just transfer it all over to Snapchat too.
That's literally what I do.
Yeah.
I make the videos on TikTok, download them, but without the TikTok filter. You download them as live photos and screen record that live photo, and then cut it, and then it doesn't have anything like it has no TikTok watermarks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well,
So
dang.
a content creator.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, you were paid from YouTube, and now you are like a commissioned content creator. Look at you.
But wait, now one of my Snapchat accounts is like glitching. So
Oh
when
no.
yeah, and it's the account that actually was getting paid or got paid for that video, and so
Oh
when I try to
no.
submit the videos, it goes through like this moderation period where like it's either approved or denied. Now my videos are just like on submitted, so like they're pending. So
Oh.
I'm like, what is going on Snapchat? Luckily, I have 2 accounts, so I'm just posting my other videos on the other account, and it's still working fine. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like what's happening with the other account. Like, why is it still pending? Like,
Yeah.
they should give you not accepted or live, like it got approved.
Yeah. They should just leave it in like the limbo.
And so I'm like, why is it limbo? Like, this is a glitch. Like, is my account suspended or something?
Yeah.
I gotta figure that out.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a customer support like email you can email.
Yeah, I did, and then they're just like, uh, read these frequently asked questions. Hopefully, this fixes. If it doesn't, give us more details about your problem, and we'll try to sort it. But they're like, we can't reply to every single one because we're getting,
Probably swamped.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else say? Give me 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Both say? Except what? Okay.
This break-in program is brought to you by LaCroix, sparkling water for your sparkling thirst. That was terrible. They are never going to hire me. I tried to make an ad. I said, this break-in program is brought to you by LaCroix, sparkling water for your sparkling thirst. And I'm like, that is terrible. There's no way they're gonna hire me.
But yeah. So that was interesting news.
Are there follows on Snapchat Spotlight?
Yes, you can subscribe.
So if you're one that with the video that went viral attached to it, if people were subscribed to that, then if there's something wrong with the account itself, like you might lose some of those people.
Yeah, but it's mostly you
It's
submit
just
it
the uploading.
and you basically submit it to a For You page.
Mm.
And so it Snapchat doesn't let you see the like count or any comment. There's no comments.
Yeah, which I think is good as you're scrolling through and everything.
The only thing you can see is at some of them you can see how many views they have, which that basically tells you if it has a lot of views, it has a lot of likes.
Yeah.
But other than that, it doesn't say anything.
Yeah, which is good because I feel like a lot of people get like cyberbullied and stuff when they don't. Oh, hiccup, when they don't have a lot, and so I feel like that's a way to like not have as much of that if they don't have comments and stuff like that, like no comment section.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, it should be interesting. I feel like I can give you guys an update on sports cards. They're on fire again.
Ayo.
News broke that this luxury auction place sold like 2 Michael Jordan rookie cards, PSA 10s, like perfect conditions.
Yeah.
Guess how much? Oh, you saw that?
I saw that. I don't remember the number was, but that's the card that my dad has in his safe at home. I'm not sure. I don't think he got it graded or something, but every time I see that card pop up, I'm like, hey, my dad has that one. How much was it?
700,000.
Yeah, dang.
Each. Perfect condition, PSA 10.
Did the same guy have 2? Or guys, it was the same company. Sorry.
2 of them sold.
Yeah.
So 700 each. And previously, the high for that card was like 100, and that was like a few weeks ago. And so we're like,
why?
And since headlines with that came out, all the cards for like the legends have been going up for like
Yeah,
a lot of sales.
I could imagine. Yeah.
Because LeBrons were like, yeah, his is now 20 grand a pop. Or like, no, I think they're it's up there 20, 30 grand for his. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, six
Cool.
hundred thousand is such a big jump. Like, that's
And
just
then
wild.
another one was Cristiano Ronaldo's PSA 10. His went for 200,000.
What was it before? Was it like
Um,
75 or something before?
50k.
50.
And so we were like 150k jump.
People
What
are
does that mean
expecting
for-
a massive boom or something.
what does that mean for like? Well, for Cristiano Ronaldo, there's only 38 PSA 10s,
Mm.
and that's it. I just signed a check.
Hey, boss man.
Oh yeah. Literally, the only reason why they allowed me like to be on the approved list because they got tired of me asking them for signature. Like, you guys need to leave like at least 3 checks because 3 vendors are gonna come in, and yeah, they're just like, we're just gonna put you on the list.
It's probably easier.
Yeah, that too. But something I need to work on is like having a consistent signature. I don't necessarily have that.
Yeah, now that you're signing checks, it's got to look like some uniformity between them all.
Yeah.
Like, no, this was my 2020 signature. Then 2021, I just went completely different. For some reason, in 2022, I signed it Mike Robinson. Like, I don't really know about that, but
that's kind of like me, but like every day, or like not even every day, like even in between the days. Yeah.
Yeah.
My cursive is like, sometimes I try to make it look like a cursive, and sometimes I just like squiggle lines. But that's not always good with checks because they might reject them. Like, hopefully they got in that like mine are horrible.
Yeah, that was something that I was like, hey, when I like graduate, I want to have like a cool signature. My signature is just like a cursive S and then kind of like a squiggle Y. Like, I feel like anybody could just forge my signature. That's not something I should probably be admitting to on the internet. Please, nobody steal money from me or give out my money.
My dad has like a really cool signature. His handwriting sucks, like, and like my handwriting sucks, but his signature is really cool. My handwriting sucks, and my signature sucks.
So you're just losing on both fronts.
Yeah, and I can't even. Yeah, I need to be consistent about it, because yeah, at least there hasn't been any bounce checks.
There you go, positives.
Because before I got my signature on the account, we realized that if somebody else signs it and the bank notices it, they'll reject those checks.
I think you'll have a lot of unhappy people coming to you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Once we realized that, like the first check came back, I'm like, dude, I signed like 3 checks. You guys weren't here. Like, we gotta get you on the list ASAP. So,
Yeah.
Like, no other checks will get bounced. Yeah.
Oh, have you heard the stuff about the stock market with like GameStop stock and all the other ones? I invested in Dogecoin.
So you're invested in Dogecoin?
Yeah. I did initially a year ago. I had 2,500 shares a year ago when one share was worth 0.2 of a penny. And so it cost me $15 at that point, and to get 2,000 shares. And then when it went up to, it was like at 8 cents a share earlier last week. I was up like $400 or something, and so then I bought more into it, and now I think I'm losing $10, but like it's at 3 cents a share, and so I'm like, come on. Well, as soon as it goes to like 4 cents a share, like I'll be making like $25, and so it's just crazy how much it fluctuates. But if this thing gets to $1, like people were trying to push it up to, I did the math. It was like $25,000 or something. So I'm like, come on.
Oh, what happened? Like, what is it with this like Doge? Like,
people did it as a joke. People are just trying to stick it because apparently, I think what it is so people who are like professionals in the stock market, they keep betting against the stock market because it's not that great, and so they're picking like a bunch of different stocks to go against,
Mhm.
and so just normal people are like, you know what? No, screw that. And so they're trying to stick it to the man. And so GameStop was one that a lot of people were saying wasn't going to do well. And so
Huh.
people just bought GameStop stock just for the heck of it. And like some professional like stock people, like they've been losing a lot of money on it. But let me see what it was. So January 11th, it was $17 for one stock in GameStop.
Uh,
And now it's $225.
didn't it
And
get up to like
so
400?
I think so. Let's see.
Yeah.
$469 on Thursday at 10 a.m.
When
How
Robinhood shut it down, like yeah.
Yeah, and people were getting mad at Robinhood for shutting it down. They're like, you can't control how much of this we buy, and like they limited it to one stock per person, and
Mhm.
people were just getting all furious about it. Or like you would put like in order to like buy X amount of stock, and they would just have it pending for a really long time, so it would never go through.
Mm.
So they were getting some lashback on that.
But like, I want to say only a handful of people are actually gonna make good money on that, right? Because most
Hmm.
people are gonna lose money on that.
I think most people will, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how GameStop performs later on too. If it
Yeah.
does go downhill, then everybody that's gonna lose their money.
Hmm. It's interesting, but whew.
I don't know why. I want to read up like the Roaring Twenties. I want to read up on that so bad. Of like, you know how like they're always like stocks were always an all time high, and then they came crashing down
Hmm.
on like the 30s or whatnot, like, what the Great Depression.
Yeah.
So I'm like going into that. It's like, are we going into the Roaring Twenties right now? And if we are, I need to get some like money like saved up. So like if we go through like a Great Depression type of scene, uh, Angel saved up. He can make his burritos, have the money for his burritos. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean it's kind of just like the sports card world, the Beanie Baby world. Like it's crazy. Pokemon cards is like, when do you get out? Has it peaked yet? Is it still gonna be going good? Is it just like a little hiccups? It's wild.
I want to say like sports cards. I'm probably gonna sell anything like modern, like any upcoming superstar in like 3 to 4 years. No,
Yeah,
maybe probably 2 to 4 years. I'm gonna be selling most of them, because most of them are not gonna be the next Messi, Cristiano, the next LeBron, Curry.
yeah.
So hopefully there's still some hype between them, and then just sell. And
Well,
then
I feel
plus,
like with your, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
oh, no, keep going,
I was
go
gonna
for
say,
it.
I feel like with your most improved player, like you're gonna know within the next couple of years too if it's gonna like get your money back or whatnot too. So
Was that like an
like if
outlier
you,
moment?
yeah,
Or
I mean, I feel like if he just keeps improving, like yeah, then you keep it because he's doing well. But like if he's not doing so hot, then like okay, like not gonna be missing out on too much potentially. So
I'm still gonna be selling him if he does hot. I'm hoping he does hot, because then the people will
keep
buy him.
selling out on
Yeah,
top.
yeah. And I need to cut down on that because I got a lot of those.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say, but yeah, a
So
couple.
hopefully get most of them, basically all the good ones graded, and then hopefully has like one awesome year, and they just start selling and people hype them up.
Yeah,
And knowing how this card market is right now, one good game, two good games, and they start selling like hotcakes.
yeah,
Just like, but just the also, there's a lot of cards out there right now because people want them. And so even if they become like the next LeBron or whatnot, there's just a ton of them that it's
yeah.
crazy.
It's not the rarity.
Yeah. But then again, also Michael Jordan was that, but he's a goat. So you have to
Yeah,
be a goat to be able to have that sustainability, rather than like every next one, like Zion's gonna be the next LeBron, LaMelo's gonna be the next Curry or whatnot.
yeah.
Yeah, their car companies are pumping out those numbers to sell more product. It's insane. but it's an interesting ride. Rumor has it McDonald's is gonna give out Pokemon cards in their Happy Meal. Rumor, it's a rumor.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
It's
What a way to like boost up their sales too, even more. Like
25th anniversary, and yeah, Katy Perry has made an Instagram about them too. I think she linked up with them. Yeah.
What an odd collab.
You would not, yeah. And then wrestling cards. The Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He was like $1,000 during the summer, and now he's like 30 grand. PSA 10, because there's only like 30 of them, so it's very. Yeah. You just get a little bit of demand with high profile people, and boom.
Are you saying not a lot of people wanted the Rock WWE cards? Wow.
In June.
In June, yeah. Now they do.
Yeah. Now I was waiting for the dip. I could have gotten it just like around 1,000, gotten one. And last one like sold for around 30 grand.
Little do you know that was the dip.
Yeah, I just saw it steadily increasing. I'm like, there's got to be like a downside, but then like I didn't realize how few of them were.
Yeah.
So like once people were like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson has a football card. So with that mistake, I learned from it, and I bought a Goldberg rookie card. He also played football.
Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg, the wrestler. Do you remember? Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is bad. But he was in the Royal Rumble today. He's around 53, 54.
Bill Goldberg.
You don't know?
Oh, he looks familiar. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Did you watch wrestling when you were a kid?
Yeah, I watched wrestling. That name just didn't like ring a bell.
Goldberg, huge guy. He was in that football movie when they're in the prison.
The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
He was in that one. And what reminded me of him was he's also in The Flash in one of the episodes.
Oh, is he? I still need to watch it. Every time we talk about The Flash, I'm like, I need to watch it. I'm
on like season 4 now. Or season 5. But I'm almost basically done. I'm like, oh, I'm halfway there. And so I was like, I wonder his rookie cards. And he played football in college, and so he has around 31 of his PSA 10s. And so, last one sold for 200. Current one, it was bidding. The lowest bid was $4.99. I was the one who bid, so I got his card for $4.99. But the next one that was like up for sale, since there's no other cards up there. This guy put his asking price to like close to $5,000, like $499.
Just to
see what sells or not. Yeah.
I mean, if somebody's like, "Oh, this is the only one that I'm seeing." Like,
yeah, and there's 31 of them.
Yeah.
Ever. So, and most likely than not, there's not gonna be 1988 card.
Yeah.
If there's some ungraded. It's very doubtful that it's gonna come out in perfect condition.
Yeah.
And then centering too. Yeah. So that's probably
what a random card to have.
Yeah.
And you're like, yep, I got it. The lowest bid was my bid.
I need him to be in a good movie, and then hopefully people can remember themselves about Goldberg. If you.
So you're banking on his acting career to sell his football card.
Yes. Most likely wrestlers. If do you happen to know Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny. Yeah, I've heard.
Reggaeton artist from Puerto Rico. And then
he was like big, what was like 2 years ago or something that he was big?
He's like,
or was it even more?
Probably 2 years ago is like when he started he went from like SoundCloud rapper to like in the Grammys.
Yeah.
In one of his interviews, I don't know if it was the Grammys. It was a big music artist award show when they were interviewing him, and they're like, "What were you doing last year?" And he was like, "I was in the grocery store like packing bags." And the interview guy was like, "You're telling me you worked at a grocery store last year, and now you're at like the Grammys?" I don't know if it was the Grammys, but it was like music event show, and he was nominated for a lot of titles, shows, competition. I don't know what it's called.
He was just nominated.
Yeah, he was nominated.
A lot of different categories.
Awards. There you go. That's the word. Words are hard. And he was like, yeah. He's literally working at a store, and then now he's at one of the highest award shows.
Oh.
Now he came out. He's really into wrestling. That's the whole thing. Connection. Like he's had Ric Flair in one of his music videos. He's had Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Booker T. One of his songs was literally named Booker T. So I got some rookie cards for Booker T. They're $3 a pop. Nobody's wanting them.
I wonder why. That's like he's like the definition of a has-been. Like he could beat me up with like his pinky, but he's just not in the spotlight at all.
Yeah. But Bad Bunny has basically made a song about him. But then WWE had Bad Bunny in the Royal Rumble, or not legit in it, but basically
That'd be cool.
And so that'll be interesting to see how wrestling fans go about it, and we just need like a few high-profile people to be interested in wrestling.
Yeah.
And buy Goldberg.
That's all we need. It's very simple.
It was a long shot, but I'm like, I missed Dwayne The Rock Johnson, so I saw Goldberg, and I'm like, hopefully he comes out with like
go for it.
Good movie or two, and then really loving, like, passionate wrestling fans.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
It's an easy combo.
And then wrestling cards become cool. Oh, I do not want to miss the boat on this one. I missed the boat on Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
You are making the boat on this one.
Like, I'm gonna get all.
Hey guys, you hear about wrestling cards?
Ooh, interesting. Another interesting card edition one. Harry Potter has cards. Yeah, that's what I was like. What?
What?
Harry Potter has
Harry Potter has cards?
Yeah.
I gotta look these up. Harry Potter trading cards.
You're on eBay, and there's even a YouTube show that like his whole thing is Harry Potter cards, and he has around 400K subs.
Really? And that's all he does?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Harry Potter content. And I've been trying to look at him to see like the whole breakdown of Harry Potter cards, and seeing if like those cards end up going up later on, like the really rare ones.
Yeah.
Because like I want to say the next generation of ours, like we grew up with Pokemon and whatnot. We kind of grew up with Harry Potter. But I want to say they probably grew up with it even more, like since they were younger.
Yeah.
So they probably loved it even more. And so, maybe.
You can buy a $4,000 Harry Potter authentic autograph card by Daniel Radcliffe and Tom Felton.
You guys see the sold thing. See if actually people sell it, buy it. Oh! The first edition book of Harry Potter. In really good condition. I forgot what it sold for. It sold for a crazy amount of money. And I'm like, what? And then like they talked about the whole Harry Potter brand.
Yeah.
It's like he basically made that reference, because that reference wasn't for me, from like Pokemon. We love Pokemon, but like the next generation, they love Harry Potter. Dude, there's even like a whole amusement park about Harry Potter?
Yeah, I went.
Oh.
It was at Universal.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. They've got Diagon Alley and another area. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Darn it, where is it? Potter first edition.
But I mean, I guess if you think about it, like go back to how there's trading cards, you can make trading cards about anything, really. Like, I can make trading cards about food and put like, oh, you unlock Pete the pizza. Like, you got Tony the taco. Like, just random stuff. But there's probably a whole game that goes behind it too, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. So I think, yeah. I remember the guy said it sold for like around 80,000, the first edition book.
Really? Dang.
And like really good condition, of course. Because apparently a lot of them went to libraries and they don't really take care of their books. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's another play we're talking about. Like, oh,
57,000. Harry Potter first edition sells for 57K.
tennis cards are on the rise too.
Tennis? Oh, I think we talked about that. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, they've steadily been going up, and we're like, where's this coming from?
I just like water polo cards are going to be big, and then just get a bunch of random stuff. Oh,
Golf.
are you going to tell me that water polo? Oh,
No, golf.
Don't be telling me that water polo is actually a thing that people are trading cards.
Who's the GOAT of golf?
Well, Arnold Palmer's a big one. Phil Mickelson, Rory McIlroy. Mm-hmm.
Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods. There we go.
My guy doesn't know Tiger Woods.
I'm like, it's in the tip of my tongue. Tiger Woods. He came out with a documentary, so his cars were like exploding. They went from like 200 to like $1,000, but now they back down to like 600 because there's a lot of them. But yeah, the tennis cards, graded ones are very low population, but people are noticing that they're selling for a good amount, like 500, 800.
Yeah.
And the raw cards are selling for like, well, now they've been selling going up, but like 5, 3. I got some of them for $3, 3, 5, 10, 15 bucks, 20, and then grade them, see how it goes.
So you're hoping for a big turnaround here.
Yeah.
Getting your hands in a couple of different pools.
Yeah. And then probably selling most of them in like 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully I made some good picks. And just keeping the all-time greats. Roger Federer was also in a lot of the, well, by a lot, probably 2 or 3 lists that I Googled, like what are top 10 athletes of this decade. And Roger Federer was like up there, so I had to get into tennis cards.
Roger Federer was up there. I mean, that doesn't surprise me because they probably had a bunch from like just different areas, like different, I guess, not different areas, like different sports.
He was like, yeah, top.
Or was 10. It just all time?
No, 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, but like, I guess overall. I meant overall is my word.
Yeah,
gotcha.
All sports. LeBron was up there. Tiger Woods was up there. Serena Williams, Rafael, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I haven't even looked into Michael Phelps cards. Ooh, wrestling cards also been going up. So basically,
I think you're safe to stay away from Michael Phelps cards. I feel like swimming cards. And this one he's doing the butterfly stroke. Oh, that one's not better than the freestyle.
So that's another edition of sports cards. Watch it all come coming down.
Yeah, seriously.
This is what I need to sell. Get my money off the table, and then I'd be like, look it, I made my money back. I got all these cards, and we're so good. Now they can all go down. I don't care. I just need to get to that point, and I'll be good. Which it won't be until like another year or 2. Because turnaround time for grading, if you do like a big bulk submission, it's around 9 to 12 months. And it used to be like 4 to 12 days. But everybody knows that you can get a card for like 10, 15 bucks in good condition, send it in to get graded for like 15, 20 bucks, and then you end up selling it for like, who knows, 80, 100, 200, 300 bucks.
Yeah.
The really good cards, 400, 500, and you're like, who wouldn't want to do that? Yeah. So.
We got to pivot over to Clubhouse.
Okay, we'll do that.
Giving these people more bang for their buck. Guys, you should have stopped listening to us a while ago.
There we go. Okay. You just want to close it out from here and then go to Clubhouse?
Yeah. So question of the day is going to be, are you guys excited for Clubhouse? It's going to be very basic. So let us know the answer in the comment section. Or again, it's kind of crazy. I actually have a meeting with everybody over at Google to talk about the activity that the account has been having. So keep blowing it up. I think that they're going to give us a gold email address coming up. So you guys are killing it. But let us know if you guys are excited for the clubhouse rollout here coming soon. But as always, we appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to us and hear us ramble on about random things. It means a lot, all of your support. But we look forward to talking with you guys even more so next week. But in the meantime, stay safe, social distance, and tell somebody that you love them.
Bye, guys.
Peace.